you're biased, and I'll send the screenshots and show the proof in a second.
That's fine.
But or you're just retarded, and I know you're not that stupid because I've seen you debate. Like you're a new gen, but you're not dumb. Feel me? And that's what me and Focus were even saying in our DMs. Like you can't be that dumb. Like I know for a fact you're not. So let's go through this judgment.
Anyway,
Why
Archie,
exactly do
okay,
you
Archie,
think
first,
he won?
there's a wait. First, propose a judge. Propose a judge. We're not going or progressing without a judge. That's
Then
retarded.
let's see. Like, who do you think wants to judge?
I mean, propose someone, and I may agree to them. I don't know. We don't have enough neutrals.
Yeah, you can propose people too.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you see anybody in VC first? Do you see anybody in VC?
No. I mean, I see people you're probably not going to agree with.
Okay, like who?
I see Darko.
Nothing's wrong with Darko.
Okay. Yo, Darko.
I doubt he would want to judge this. But hey, Darko, you want to judge this?
I'm playing the
Darko.
Lego movie game right now.
I don't care what you playing. You finna judge this. We need you, buddy.
Hey,
I'm literally
I wanted to go to
playing the
dark, but I'm
Lego
done.
movie game.
Never mind. I'm not this.
I'll carry you later.
All right, bro. All right, I'll judge.
Bet.
Get somebody else though, just in case.
Bro, just use your ears.
Bro, I'm literally.
Yo, I'm not gonna
playing
lie.
the
Wait,
Lego movie.
hold on, wait, real quick. Wait, hold on.
We're having
Yajama.
neutral judges. Darko.
Yajama.
Zama, you want?
I'm not finna lie.
You want-
You want
Yo,
some
Zijama.
judge?
Yo, I'm not finna lie, bro. Nah. Yo, Zijama. Like, I'm not finna lie. You gonna hop off my meat, or I'm gonna get your account
Nah, bruh.
disabled. Like, I'm not finna
ain't
lie.
gonna
Like,
lie.
you gonna hop off my
Yo.
meat, or I'm finna get your
I ain't
account
gonna
taken
lie,
off
bruh.
the map
I ain't
so
gonna lie.
fast.
You saying
Like,
I ain't
that
gonna lie.
Doom PvP finna turn to a default PvP within the matter of 3 days.
Chill, Archie, chill. But Darko, we're having a trouble agreeing upon these judges. So
But yeah, I was finna say, you could propose judges too. Like, I'm not finna just shut off all your judges.
Everybody that I'm thinking about, you would not agree with, unless
All right, listen.
I mean,
hold on, hold on,
exactly-
hold on.
if they don't have like I'm not finna be weird. If they don't have like direct beef with me or are not known for judging weirdly, then like I don't mind picking them. It doesn't just have to be
No,
one of my
no.
friends.
All right, why
This
don't
is
you
Archie.
Listen. All right,
Archie is a weird.
Hold on.
Look at your name,
Darko,
bro.
hold on. Archie, this is exactly why I want you to propose a judge before we got in VC, bruh. But anyway, what were
Why?
you saying, Darko?
Just give me VC mod perms if I'm gonna judge, just in case y'all start.
For sure.
stressing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Archie.
I got
You're
you.
getting loud, then there's no. All you're trying to do is sway my verdict, bruh.
I mean, if you're going to, well, first off, I don't need to sway your verdict. Like it's either you agree or no. I'm not finna like I'm not on this
My nigga.
witch hunt to change your verdict. I'm just questioning you.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm going to put forth my verdict, give my reasoning, and then if you sway my verdict, because I'm not going to be stubborn, I'm a judge, then I'm obviously going to concede.
I mean, concessions come in a multitude of ways, but I get what you're saying.
Wait,
either
what'd you
way.
just say? What'd you just say?
I said concessions come in a multitude of ways, regardless.
I mean, like,
It doesn't
if
just
I
have to be
believe-
your verbal
wait, Archie,
announcement of
yeah,
concession.
I believe.
Judge.
What were you saying, Darko?
Are you following Reflex as a second judge?
Okay, you gonna have to stop laughing at my nigga reflex like that.
I'm
First,
sorry.
stop laughing at my nigga. Anyway, I'm saying if I give a direct, wait, hold on. If I put forth a direct concession, that means you were right.
Yeah.
And obviously, if we go to conclusions, that means I don't believe you actually sway my verdict or what I said.
I mean, you don't have to. We're debating about whether your verdict was correct, and correctness
Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
come from any mind-dependent source.
Yeah, I'm saying if I acknowledge I'm incorrect, then I'm going to concede because I gave.
I mean, yeah, and that's what concession would be, the acknowledgement of a loss. You're saying
Yeah.
things that are already like apparent semantically.
I'm going to say some more things that are apparent because I don't want you to rat. So my judgment is based off of everything.
I don't
that was
have to rat.
inclusive. Hold on, my judgment is based off of anything that was inclusive within the debate, nothing external to it. Do you agree with that? You cannot argue anything that's external.
I agree with it if you prove it.
I'm saying you cannot argue anything external to what was argued within the debate, like argumentatively.
I don't have to argue that, but I don't agree that that was the only things that may have questioned your judgment or
I
like
don't
pierced
know.
your judgment, things that were only inclusive of the debate.
Yeah, I
But
don't know
that's
what you're
going
doing.
into debate though. We can
I'm
talk about
saying
that during the
if
debate.
No, we can talk about that right now since we're setting up prerequisites.
Good, because these are, unless you're saying this is a debate, but this isn't a prerequisite.
Archie, please don't cut me off. I'm saying that this is something I want to abide by within a debate. I'm saying I don't want you to put forth anything external to the debate to justify your stance.
You can want me to abide by anything.
Obviously, there's multiple forms of justification. However, I want you to justify why you went argumentatively in this debate.
You can want me to abide by anything, but I think I'll abide by anything that isn't an inherent concession or fallacious reasoning.
Well, I'm just not going to debate you if you're going to add things that are external. There's no need.
I mean, you don't have to debate me. That would just be a duck on your end. I'm only doing this because they wanted to see this. If you want to duck me, then I'm just going to end recording and then just ping my server.
Me saying I'm not going to argue Me saying I'm not going to argue something external to the debate isn't a duck. What are you talking about? I'm saying.
Well, I don't think inherently it would be a duck. I think it's a duck if we consider the fact that you're kind of asking me to say that, you're only going to add things that are inclusive of the debate, but I think there were things external of the debate that also influenced the judgment that was given, which is what is going to be my further bias stance within the debate. You trying to force me to go by something other than that is not me being fallacious. That is not me ratting. That is not me trying to force you into any premise, trapping shenanigans. That is just me arguing what my stance is. If you're not saying that, then we don't have a disagreement. We can continue.
Yeah, no. Let me clarify what I'm saying, because we might have a disagreement. There's obviously something conflicting here. I'm referring to writing arguments, for example, the self-reference scheme. That's something external to what was argued.
What have I ever said that?
No, I'm not saying you said that. I'm saying if you argue that or bring it up, that's something external to the debate. So I'm not going to argue with you on that.
You don't have to. I never said I was using that argument.
I never said you did. I'm setting up a prerequisite.
Cool. Okay, so you can set up that prerequisite. I don't really care.
Okay, then that's set in place. Then we can move on. All right, let me recording.
Oh my god!
Nigga named Nobody. Like.
Anyways.
See, well done. Person named Nobody. I'm ignoring your friend request now for that. I'm not gonna lie. Never add me again.
Go on, Infinity. Oh damn! Free my nigga Nobody. Damn.
Yeah, that nigga, he getting shit way to the shadow zone. He not coming back.
First,
he quarantined.
My mic good. My mic
good. Yeah, your mic's good. Can you turn it up just a bit?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
Wait, Infinity.
Anyways, my position. Hell, I mean, I turned it up a little bit. Is it louder? Is it louder?
It's like it cuts out like when your volume peaks.
Yeah.
Nah, Draco, like that YouTube comment section was like 2021 at Black Pumper.
Hello. Do you hear me? Is it better?
We can hear you better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Your background noise is like piercing.
I mean, I don't know how to fix that. But anyway,
it's fine. You're good.
My position is that Fubuki win this point. Obviously, you're having something conflicting. What's your premise?
Okay. My premise is that I think via a, multiplicity of issues, evidence stacked on top of evidence, and just my own interpretation and, implications of your judgment, that your judgment was false, that it was based on false information, and that there could have been external features that affected your judgment.
Yeah, that's fine. Obviously, by the way, if you're implying some sort of biasness, if I justify why Fubuki won argumentatively, then that wouldn't even apply. But
if that justification fits the standard, then sure.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, the standard would be decided upon via our determinator, which is Darko. But
right.
My premise. Wait, do you believe you won the debate because he had just quote unquote refer back to his stance for justification regarding on why he would uphold this belief?
I mean, there are multiple reasons to why I think I won the debate.
No, I'm saying that one of your premises.
Could be.
I mean, I'm saying if that is, then we can just argue upon that right now because that's what I disagree with.
Well, repeat yourself?
Yeah, I said it's one of your premises for your position is that he referred back to his stance, quote unquote, referred back to his stance for justification regarding on why he would uphold this belief when you put into question whether or not he did have this belief. Was that one of your reasons or one of your premises?
Right.
So you're aware that when you had said, well, I'm putting this into question whether or not you actually uphold this belief or not, he had said, well, I'm performatively justifying it. You never put that into question, right? Do you know what performative justification is?
I know what performative justification is, but do you know what begging the question is?
Hold on. Yeah, I know what begging the question is, but let me go into elaboration.
So you're aware that he did that, correct?
No, he didn't do that. Let me.
And that I mentioned that during the time when I said self-referential.
I finished with that. Do not cut me off, please. Do not cut me off.
First, no one cut you off. You were cutting me off. I was still continuing upon my previous statement.
I'm going to provide further elaboration of how he purportedly justified his stance.
Yeah, now, sure. Go forth and extrapolate.
Yeah, that's fine. First, can you find the timestamp for the begging the question fallacy? Because I do not recall that. Two, he had.
Why would I have to do that? I'm just stating that he did do that. I already mentioned that during the time to where I mentioned self-referential. Me not saying that it's begging the question doesn't mean that he could have still been begging the question. I still could have referenced that. Begging the question is just an alternative nickname for being circular, and being circular can be performed throughout a multiplicity of performative actions. It could be someone repeating themselves. It could be someone listing their premise within their conclusion. It's more of just a label of a verb. Listen, also, you're cutting me off, and I'd like Darko to moderate as well.
I don't have moderation.
Hold on.
Could you please give Darko moderation premise before we continue?
Yeah, that's fine. I was cutting you off because I was telling you that's not what I'm referring to.
Don't cut Archie off! Wait, everyone go mute. Don't jump.
Right. Anyways, Archie, I'm referring to when you had applied that. I'm not like specifically talking about begging the question. But anyways,
then why did you mention begging the question then if you weren't referring to it?
Yeah, you mentioned it, and I thought that's what you called it in the debate. However, you were arguing upon the entailment of it, so I want you to refer back to that entailment and give me the timestamp.
Why would I need to do that?
Because obviously the judge, who is me, who gave the verdict, doesn't recall that happening. So my judgment may be false.
But you already previously mentioned that within your previous argument.
No, I didn't. I'm asking you if you believe that was your argument.
What did you say, Fubuki? What did you say? I think he lost by again. Repeat that.
I never said. Wait. When I had like a.
You never said I lost?
I was questioning. No, that's not what I'm saying. Stop cutting me off. I'm saying when I affirmed your primacy, I was questioning whether or not this is what you were going to argue upon or not. I'm not saying that this is what happened.
That's not what I'm referring to.
What are you referring to then?
I said, what did you say that I lost by? What did you say that I think that he lost by?
Hold on, let me give him judge premise real quick.
You talking to me? Oh.
He's talking.
Bro, I just beat this fucking level. I'm the fucking GOAT, bro.
Where are you?
No.
I'm here.
Also, actually, there's a more important part. There's a more important part that I wanted to focus on, actually. And this is actually the refutation of not only me, but it was also the refutation of Apollo and a few other previous highters that I may have gotten. So during the debate, I made like a claim, or he made a claim that he was upholding his statement and his like previous judgment. Why are you over talking me? I was during the debate. I was just talking. Why are you over talking me in your own server? This is not a good look. Why are you over talking me? I'm not even yelling at you. I'm literally just talking and speaking normally, but you're trying to over talk me. Moderator Darko, could I please be able to finish? Could I please be able to finish before he like continues to cut me off? Because at the moment he's now trying to over talk me. And we already agreed to a previous moderator and that I want to be being overtalked and that I want to be. Oh, thank you. But I was going to say, he made a claim during his debate that he upheld his position. So I asked him to verify that through the correspondence of Hitchens Razor for him to prove the burden of his assertion. And his response to that was, I already verified it because I claimed it. But I already acknowledged that he did claim it, so I asked him to uphold that claim, because every claim needs a verification, and without verification, I can dismiss his claim without verification via Hitchens Razor, which is what I said in the recording. If you need a timestamp, I can get it for you. What was your whole adjustment to that?
First, mute him, Darko, mute him.
All right.
I'm not talking.
Well, I want you muted. Anyways, once again, back to this argument. I said he had.
If Eddie, you're cutting out, I'm not gonna lie.
Within this sense is him saying that, well, obviously I uphold these beliefs via my actions. The actions within this sense would be him debating it. He's saying he performatively justified this via him presenting like argumentation regarding on why this stance would be the correct. You never put this into question. He had also called prima facie and said, unless you argue upon why these actions wouldn't entail this, it would just be put in place and set in stone. You saying, well, I don't even know what you just said. I forgot. Can you reaffirm it? Also, Darko, you can mute me.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Unless you interrupt, I'm not gonna do you. That's just what I'm gonna do. So it makes
I
no
mean,
sense.
yeah, that's fine. So yeah. So with the performative justification, what are your contentions, Archie? Because that wouldn't be begging the question. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Hitchens razor.
Apollo
Oh my God,
method.
I forgot that. Let me address that. I forgot. All right, so
Wait,
with the
what?
Hitchens razor. Yeah, I said I forgot what I said initially, so I'm just gonna address that now. Hitchens razor is just defined as an assertion made without justification, can be dismissed without justification. He had said that he performatively justified it. Therefore, it's a form of justification he had set in stone. You never put that into question, Archie.
I completely put that into question.
Go.
Let me just, Aki, this nigga. Okay, so let me just explain to you what Hitchens razor is. You're not gonna overtalk me, retard. So
No,
let
I'm
me
literally not
explain
even
this to him.
talking.
Now he's trying to Thank you, Darko. Yeah, no, there's no way he's serious. But let me just explain this in case he is.
I wasn't even talking.
So basically, now he's trying to overtalk again, and he's using his own perms in his own server for the recording to see. This will be interesting for everyone to see when they ping.
Quit trying to overtalk Archie!
Oh my god. Okay, listen. I don't care if you're just asking a question, answering. Wait until they're done talking. Just wait. Just wait. Holy fuck. Sorry,
Okay, good. Let me hurry up and give this because I don't want
Whoever
him to
just
be
said
on
that
me
was a
too long.
fucking W.
Listen. Basically, the reason why you're wrong, and you're a retard, Hitchens razor is just anything that can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence, meaning given the same metric. Now, let me stream this in case people may be questioning because I'm not going to have him, doing the whole play game. Yes, I can stream during my point. I'm not sure if you're new to debating, but yeah.
Hold on. I'm asking.
And
Darko
now he's
something.
trying to
This
overtalk
dude-
me. Hey, Darko.
Okay, let's
Stop trying to overtalk Archie!
Bro, listen to Aki. Just listen to Aki.
Listen. Okay. Listen.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, but you finna learn to stop over talking Archie, because Aki
Bro,
got it.
Archie, listen. Just stop. Just that shit's funny as fuck, but stop.
Right.
Infinity. He wasn't done talking. I'm not gonna lie, you did kind of just like interject his sentence. So,
Right.
Archie, are you done? Because it's something.
No, I'm not done yet.
All right, go ahead and finish, and then I'll unmute Infinity.
Okay, so given the fact that Infinity is a new gen, and I'm a nice person, I'm gonna take it slow during this debate, and I'm not gonna use the pressure method I usually take. I'll be a philosopher today. So let's look up Hitchens razor. We're just gonna do pure facts, so there's no way he can argue his little ratty interpretation. Whatever it's called, we're just gonna looking right here at the pure definition. Literally pure, no way you can deny this. What can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. Within the scan, or more of within the whole debate, etc. Basically, he made the claim that he withheld and upheld his own position, which is what he would need in order to confirm the fact that he believed in his own premise, which is also something that he would need to confirm because him believing in his stance was his premise. And that premise still needs a verification. He would need to prove that he believes that. Now he, claimed he did, so that would need some form of empirical evidence, some form of any type of evidence, right?
Wait, Archie, I have a
Now let's take a look at this. Yeah.
But I'm not trying to argue for Infinity. Why would he need to prove his own beliefs? I'm confused. Why would
No, you're good. It was more of just, so the reason why people would need to prove their own beliefs, normally people wouldn't ask that because it'd be something that would be thinking, well, I mean, it's him, it's himself. Obviously, he would know what he believes, but I took more of a skeptic side. Within epistemology, there are different forms of ideologies and belief systems that, provide some context and some layers to belief. Some people can play devil's advocate within their mind, and some people can, take a stance that they don't truly believe. That was more of me pressuring him hyper literally and forcing him to make up for that claim in response to me being ratted on. It's something that I technically, via Hitchens razor and most forms of rules of debates, that I can technically use. If someone makes a claim, then I have the right to press them on it. As any proposition, and a proposition for anyone who doesn't know is a statement that is or can be true or false, has a Boolean value, a 1 or a 0, a truth or a falsity. Someone has the right to ask them within the zones of a debate, do you think this person or this claim is right? And if so, can you prove that? That's the reason why. For everyone who is confused about it. Now,
WRT Fear Hacks.
also given that, right, we can see right here. It states, and this is actually ties back to my previous point of epistemology, in case any of you guys try to say that I'm just using big words meaninglessly. It states that it is an epistemological razor, a rule for rejecting certain knowledge claims. For example, in this tone, and Darko, you can also take note of that, what he made was a knowledge claim. He said, I believe that this is the case, that I believe this claim. I believe that my stance is correct. That's why I said within the thing, which is also what Infinity failed to notice, as usual, it's Hitchens' razor. So regardless of whether he uses the prima or not, it doesn't even really make sense. And yeah, chill out on the poll. We haven't even fully got into the full point. He can speak. I want to interrupt him.
All right,
Go ahead.
Infinity, you should be unmuted now.
Yo, mute him, bro. No, I want him muted. Now I've been muted that entire time. There's no way. Mute this dude. I do not care, Darko. Mute
Well, you interrupted and I didn't.
No,
I'm not going to interrupt
I
you.
didn't interrupt. I literally spoke and said I didn't interrupt and I was muted. Anyways, this nigga's called me retarded. He mic'd up, called me retarded, then reaffirmed exactly what I said. I define Hitchens' razor as just assertions without justification can be dismissed without justification. And then he called me retarded and just repeated what I said exactly. Literally quoted me verbatim. Now, anyways, that's not what I was saying you were applying Hitchens' razor to, or that's not what I said defeated Hitchens' razor. I said you applied and said, well, can you actually prove that you have this belief or that you're upholding this belief? In response to that, he provided some form of justification, which is performative justification, saying that, well, my actions of debating this topic entails I would have to uphold this belief. You never put that into question. I'm saying the prima facie is what's applied to the oh my god. I'm saying the prima facie is what's applied to the entailment, not the belief, Archie. Listen. Now, actions entail this via his justification, and he's saying unless you can showcase otherwise, why then this, then this would be set stone. I'm not saying that the prima facie is him upholding this belief or not. Listen.
Yo, can you
Stop
repeat
making
that
pose
last
before I
part 'cause
give
you
my
cut out?
argumentation. Like, that's retarded. What'd you say?
Repeat that last part because you cut out.
Shit. Yeah, what I was saying was, Archie, you're strong with me. I never said I was applying or he was applying prima facie to him upholding his belief. I said he applied prima facie to the actions entailing him believing or upholding his belief. He provided some form of justification, Archie. Listen, there's a distinction between a stance and a primacy, by the way. A primacy is the basis of your argument that leads to the fulfillment of said stance you're trying to uphold. You had conflated the two within your argumentation, even though that's not really linear towards our stances. I just wanted to mention that. But you can mic up. Mute me, Darko.
All right. Where the fuck is Archie? Holy shit, his name is all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, because Archie slamming.
I'm not sure why I was muted again. I never interrupted him once and actually said that I wasn't going to interrupt him. But
He
that's
just
fine.
requested it.
I mean, yeah, he can request it. I mean, he can request that he wins the debate. I assume that wouldn't mean he inherently, wins the debate. Am I right? Or would I be right to say that?
Also, I am a kid, Archie.
Well, generally, yeah. I mean, you're like, what, 14? I'd hope so. I'd hope that you weren't over like 14 being retarded. Like Fubuki's just a special case. But anyways, he's interrupting me now, and I'd like him to be quiet. I'm giving my argument. You can be quiet.
What?
So Darko, since I was muted for not speaking, can he be muted for
What?
speaking?
Okay,
You know?
listen,
I would tell you to
listen.
give
Actually, he's literally
Quit on
speaking right now, and you're just
what?
you're just letting him go.
Okay,
Aki, do it again.
Listen, you're not finna do the Spurgeon shit, bro. Let each other speak. I don't know, like,
I mean, well, dude.
I'm not saying like I'm not calling both. I'm just saying both of you. I don't know why you're in such a packing mood today.
I'm not in a packing mood. I haven't raised my voice once during this debate.
Oh, I know. I just know that's where that shit finna go. We're not finna do that shit.
Well, yeah, but I was chilling though.
Go ahead and contend whatever Infinity said, and if you're done, let me know.
Okay. Okay, bro. Yeah, no, this finna go. Okay. Well, so guys, everyone can look at my stream. So for, this retard here, we clearly have to break down the denotative reference of a stance and a premise for him to understand that they are literal, synonyms essentially. So let's break this down for him. So we have something called a premise, a previous statement or a proposition from which another is inferred or follows as a conclusion, or the base of an argument, theory, or undertaking on. Or in this stance, it'd be a true or false declarative statement. Let's look at what a stance is. Do we have the definition for that? No. Well, let's use our common sense. Let's use our common sense. A stance is an opinion, methodology, a thing that someone prefers to take on about something. For example, let's say you're taking abortion. Pro-choice would be a stance, right? It'd be a stance. That's your ideology. Now, it states right here, unless you disagree with Oxford languages, yet again, it is another denotation debunking you. It says a base of an argument or a previous statement or proposition from which another is inferred or follows as a conclusion. Now, we would know our stance is followed within our conclusion, because a conclusion is just a reaffirmation of our stance as a whole. I mean, let's look at the definition of conclusion. It's the end or finish, or a judgment or decision process by reasoning, or the summing up of an argument as used in our context, which I'm highlighting at the moment. There's a lot of things you can deny infinity, but you cannot deny denotative references in Oxford languages as a whole, unless you'd offer, some type of argument to its validity, which would just be another argument of its own, but we'll address that when you're able to respond again. Now, to attack your other point, as I'll say, right, the problem with what you're saying is that essentially when Fubuki gave his argument, his initial claim, right, was that, I think I win this debate. That is my premise. Therefore, I win this debate. Now, there's a multitude of problems with just saying, I think I win this debate. That's my premise. My premise is correct. Therefore, I win the debate. That premise has nothing to do with his stance. He defined his stance as, everyone having a right to have an abortion, or in better terms, we actually mentioned in the debate, and I'll timestamp that for you, us going under just a normal traditionary definition of it. Not only is that just a debunk to itself, but if we were only going off based off what I said in the recording, has what you said, which we'll be using everything inclusive from the the recording, I mentioned to him that this is self-referential, which is just another label for being viciously circular, begging the question and poisoning the well, a bunch of, fallaciousness overall within one argument, and a logical inconsistency there. Now, when I mentioned this, and when I also mentioned Hitchens' razor, which if you look at my stream, again, is a general rule for rejecting a certain knowledge claim stated in the definition itself, an epistemological razor, there was no refutation given to this properly. In fact, your own argument, and here, let me switch my screen real quick so we can get this, this one by one. Everyone look at my stream real quick. Let's look at announcements. Your instant refutation for this was, I think that he brung up the prima facie, and the prima facie was never addressed, and it was brought up. I believe I'd have to. And then you not only did you spell Hitchens wrong, but you didn't even know what my proper refutation was. All you did was ask, was your refutation Hitchens' razor? I mean, given by these process of, thinking, I'd have to ask you by any means, just how did you get to this conclusion of me losing? You can unmute him. There's no need to server mute me. I'll just be on mute. Again, I'm not going to abe. I haven't aped at all.
Oh my God, this nigga. Okay, so I never disagree with a primacy being a proposition. What I disagree with is you using a stance. Bro, mute Justine real quick. I'm not trying to hear that background noise.
I got you.
Justine bought a shit.
What I disagree with, I muted him. What I disagree with is a stance and a primacy being the same thing. A primacy, yes, could be defined as a proposition. However, the functionalism of it is it infers your conclusion. Your conclusion is just a reaffirmation of your stance or your position, Archie. A position is obviously your belief that you're going to justify within a debate, and then a primacy is the basis of your argument that leads to the fulfillment of said beliefs that you have. Now, if the denotative definition refers to like a primacy as just a proposition, then I disagree completely, and we can just argue upon semantics, and I can send why my definition would be more appealing or just more probable to be correct. Also, with the Hitchens razor, once again, Archie, I am saying Hitchens razor is defined as just when you make assertions without evidence or justification, it can be dismissed without evidence or justification. He had put forth justification. It doesn't matter if you don't believe his justification is correct or not, because you didn't actually put his justification in question. That wouldn't be begging the question at all. He said, me upholding this belief is justified via my actions. It's performative justification. It's the actions entailment is that he upholds this belief because he's debating it. That's not circular at all, because you never put that into question. Also, with the prima facie, once again, I'm not saying it's prima facie his belief will be upheld unless proven otherwise. I'm saying that would be the entailment of the actions unless proven otherwise. There is two different things completely. Let me send these definitions before he's done, or before he goes on mute real quick.
I'm so fucking mad. I just dodged a nigga with a pistol. I'm killing myself.
Hold on, let me get these definitions. I'm not done.
Oh no, I'm talking to myself. That shit pissed me off. And I'm mad. Damn, it's quiet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is slow as hell.
Would you prefer they just start fucking loud?
Because I'm getting my definitions.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I low-key
I was
went to
finna-
that. That would be
Wait,
really
Darko, I actually had a question.
My definition.
Yeah, I was asking Darko a question.
What's up?
I was gonna say, while like during a time period to where he's being quiet, there's no actual interactive argument going on, anything of that nature, is it okay if I speak to break the silence? Like, not to give an argument, but just to speak to the chat and just do whatever.
I mean, that's fine as long as you're not
Like, just be a normal
Archimedes,
human being.
You want to start 3 to the lessons with Archie?
Right.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, Quince is so sexy.
As long as you don't start.
Quince looks like Summers, bro.
Yeah, that nigga sexy as shit.
Here's the evidence. Here's the evidence supporting. Hold on, let me send this shit real quick. Yeah, there it is. Look at physical world. There's the evidence supporting my definitions of a stance and primacy, and how there's a distinction between the two. They're not the same thing at all. Because I don't know what was wrong with belief or anything like that. So we can argue upon that right now if you disagree.
Yeah, we can argue upon that.
Okay, that's fine.
For one of the first things, you could go on mute and you're not gonna overtalk me. Your time's up, bitch.
I mean, you said we can.
Now back to what I was saying. He's over talking me now. Darko, I'm not screaming at him. You don't need to say, wait, he's the only one trying to overtalk. I'm chilling. I'm just trying to get my argument. There's no need to say listen. I'm just trying to get my argument.
He wasn't done. That's all I'm trying to say.
He just said he was done though.
Oh,
that's
he
not
said he had to
fair.
clarify something. That's why I was
said
like,
I was done. What?
What? The entire VC, yes or no?
Yes.
Well, obviously they're gonna say you. Well, okay, bro. Anyway,
No, that's Aki saying. Okay, that's one person that said no. Like, they're not gonna be biased. VC, yes or no?
That's Aki. Of course he's biased.
No, that's watch this. I just said not Aki. You fucking. Not even gonna. Justine, that's exact point. You know what? How about this? How about this? Go ahead and finish.
It's fine. So what we're arguing upon is whether or not a stance and a primacy same thing. Go ahead, present your argument.
Like, you see what I mean, Darko?
I told you.
Like, Darko, you see what I mean? Like, are you joking?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie,
Like, Darko, are you joking?
No, listen. I heard that shit. All right. Okay, Infinity, were you just trying to clarify and simplify your argument? Is that basically what you're trying to do?
No, you just saw what he was trying to do.
I know.
He just said
I
he's
was like,
done.
That's what he's trying to do. I don't know what was the point of doing that. Like, I'm pretty sure you understood it.
Exactly. So next time, can I go when I know I'm supposed to go?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not even trying to be aggressive or nothing because I'm trying to keep it like chill, but like I'm not gonna be trolled, dude.
All
No.
right. Go ahead.
You can see right here, first off, this stupid monkey said functionalism. The functionalism of Hitchens razor. Do you know what that means? Stupid. You dummy. What does this say right here? What does it say right here? What does it say right here?
I defined it. Wait,
The doctrine? Do you know what a doctorate is?
Where?
Doctrine. A doctrine. The belief or belief sets. A stated principle. You were stating a government principle? You're speaking in fifth dimension? Are you stupid? Like, yo, everyone look at my stream to clown this idiot. Yo, everyone look at my stream, bro. Yo, what's good with this dude? Yo, yo, what's up with bro's head?
I don't think
Like, bro's actually under the gutter or something. Like, this dude's stupid. Straight up stupid in there.
Okay, listen.
Now, let me explain something. No, we're not listening to nothing because I'm not done with my point. You can mute him. You can mute him because I'm not even done with my point because now I'm on hearts now. Now you can mute him because I'm not even done with my point. Now you can mute him. That was a rhetorical question, so you can go back on mute like a little dog.
Okay.
Good
okay.
bitch.
Listen, Infinity. Wait.
Now back to what I was. No, there's no listening to nothing. It's my point. You didn't overtalk him. You didn't overtalk him. I'm still trying to give him my point. You're not finna overtalk me and try to hold me out to debate. You're not finna do that.
Infinity.
We're not finna do that. Now he just unmuted. Look at that. You check that out.
Infinity.
Check that
It was
out.
a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer it.
Like
It's
what?
A rhetorical question.
Like you can go on mute. Stay on mute when I tell you to go on mute, bitch. Now back to what I was saying, because he didn't understand that apparently he forgot who was the actual big dog. Now we can check this out, right? The argument that you got is stupid. You're not finna unmute. Check this out. Him unmuting himself in his own server. Another thing that they can look at the recording. The recording can get that. That's another thing that finna be in the recording. You embarrassing yourself right now. Look at you. Yeah. Mute him again. What's going on? You losing your mental, trying to debate me. You can't follow your own rules, Infinity. What's going on? And all I'm saying is rhetorical, so you can't respond either. What's going on? Yeah. So back to what I was saying before little boy tried to overtalk me. Your argument is stupid, and I'll explain why. Now we can see right here a premise as a logical statement or proposition from which is inferred or follows as a conclusion. And we can also see that a conclusion is the summing up of an argument or a text. And we can see within the verb, which is the action of giving, right, this primacy, it's the base of an argument or theory or undertaking upon. These things are synonymous within nature. We can see right here. And Darko, look at my stream. Read with me. Base an argument, theory, or undertaking on. It's the base of an argument. And we can see right here the summing of an argument or text, right? The restatement of the argument as a whole. So they either way, they'd have to include the same contextualization, right? They'd be giving within the same context, everything. That's the thing you have to understand, right? What he's saying is stupid. He's trying to give Oxford like lingos and Oxford like traces, even though I'm getting the actual denotative statements of these words. These are something you cannot deny. They come from the straight up Greek root of the words. You cannot deny something like this. That's just impossible to deny. Also, after he gives his next statement, I'd like to go on to conclusions on behalf of the point of Hitchens' razor, the epistemological razor, and on behalf of the conclusions or functionalism. I will go on mute while he speaks. Now, VC, soak in what he's finna say.
All right, Archie, are you done? Just so I know before I unmute him.
When I go on mute, that means I'm done, by the way, so you don't have to keep asking.
What the fuck? I can't unmute Infinity. All right.
Yo, Ray, where you at?
What the fuck? Yo, my Discord fucking bugging. Infinity, are you unmuted?
Oh my god, dude. He's not addressing any of my arguments. What? Hello? Who the fuck deafened me? What the hell?
I accidentally fucking deafened you. My fault.
Alright, Anyways, you can have multiple stances within a debate. Obviously, a basis towards your primacy will be a stance. However, I'm saying the stance that is generalizing the entire debate, there's a distinction between that and a primacy that is contained within the debate that leads to the fulfillment of said stance. Your conclusion, which there's multiple types of conclusions within the debate sense, your conclusion, which I'm referring to, is just inferred by your primacy, Archie. A conclusion is what you're trying to reach. A stance is your belief, so a conclusion should be a reaffirmation of that, since the primacy leads to the fulfillment of said stance you have. Therefore, it would infer your conclusion. For example, you have a stance. My character beats yours. You have a primacy that infers the conclusion. My character outscales yours. Therefore, that's I'll be back. Actually, never mind. But therefore, that infers the conclusion that your character wins. The conclusion is a reaffirmation of your stance. So, also with the Hitchens razor, we can just go to conclusions on that because you haven't actually addressed what I said. So if you have any contentions,
you could give your conclusion.
We can define prima facie as well.
What's going on?
Oh wait, no, Archie, you can define it if you want. Like, what do you believe it to be?
You can go to conclusions.
Darko, make sure you listen closely. So
I am. All right.
Within this debate with Ibuki, Archie, mute your mic, please. Good. Now, within this debate with Ibuki, he had put this into question, that being whether or not he upheld this belief or not. He said, if you do not justify this, I can dismiss it via Hitchens razor. And he defined Hitchens razor as assertions made without justification can be dismissed without justification. Now, there's multiple forms of justification. What Fubuki had put forth is performative justification, which is just using your actions to justify whatever you're trying to justify. He had said, well, obviously, the actions that I'm like putting forth within this debate, that being debating in the first place, would entail, I believe, in this stance, and that would be the entailment of that would be a prima facie. It would be true until proven otherwise. And what's his name never put that into question. He had never said, well, I disagree with performative justification or how you're applying it to the debate. Also, I had said there's multiple types of conclusions and premises within the debate. However, what I'm referring to is the stance that generalizes the entire debate. For example, would be that your character wins. A primacy, which is the basis of your argument that leads to the fulfillment of said stance you're trying to uphold. Well, for example, would be your character outscales. And the conclusion, which is just a reaffirmation of your original.
Yeah, this motherfucker just.
Huh? Do you hear me?
No, I was just saying you cut off for a second, but you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, where'd I cut out? Where'd I cut out? What part did I cut out at?
You said something about affirmations after you cut out.
Yeah, I said the conclusion, which is a reaffirmation of your stance, for example, within this context, would be that my character wins. So stance, my character wins. Primacy, my character outtails. Therefore, the conclusion would be that my character wins. That's what entails the conclusion. He never addressed anything I actually said. I also told him to get a timestamp for the begging the question fallacy or anything that would entail or imply that, and he never did so.
All right, now time to really just bruise up this nigga real quick. Like, I just gotta bruise this nigga up and break his nose a little bit, just so he could get better. So, and I'll also be addressing some things he could have said better. Now, Infinity, reason why you lost, and I'll be talking directly to Darko for this one. So if you notice, I want to address the last thing he said. He said that I did not attack or bring up a time scan for the begging the question. Yes or no, Darko, and you can answer this. I did say that there was no direct statement of me saying begging the question, because begging the question is just a label of a verb. It's just another way of saying that you're being circular. There are multiple ways you can be circular. You can be circular by using a self-referential ideology, which is exactly what I was saying, which is what I did say, and which is actually what he already admitted I said when I said Hitchens razor. You cannot verify a claim by saying that you did the claim. That's circular in itself. I won. Why did you win? Because I said I won. Get me? Yeah, like this was addressed. He addressed it actually within his first few statements, which we've Ben did that. Like, would I be correct to say that? And we can ask the VC as well. Ben did that. Or literally already.
Yeah, I vouch.
Okay. Chill with the chillin' though. I don't want him claiming that we jumped him or nothing. Now, also, another thing. Something you have to understand. Now, during the entire debate, right, I've been getting these conclusions and these definitions of things that may be. Now, we would agree, and I'm also streaming for everyone to see in case you want to fact check me. Hitchens' razor is a general rule for rejecting a certain knowledge claim and is an epistemological razor, correct? Darko? Yo,
Hey, Darko.
that boy
Bro,
gone.
I'm on fucking mute. What the fuck?
You good? That boy gone. Is he not just repeating my definition of Hitchens' razor? You did not create this. Bro thinks he's the author. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. You is not the author, nigga. You are not the author, bro. I'm not repeating after you. Darko, you there? All right, we're gonna wait for him.
All right, can you hear me? Hello?
I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know like why you came in, bro. I was just saying, yeah, you just had a
Did God Killer kill Archie? Yo, God Killer is still in this community? Yo, I've known that nigga for years. I started this nigga.
Yo,
Not that
Archie, I was gonna
cuz-
say, yeah, y'all did just agree upon the same definition. That's why I was saying you just had a misconception. Like I feel like you were just arguing upon something that you already agreed upon. So I don't know why you were arguing about the definition of hits and racer. But yeah,
The
go ahead.
reason why is because he states, like, this also, like, I hope you were listening to me as well. But I was gonna say, I already explained why. It's just a general rule for rejecting a certain knowledge claim. That's cool. He can agree to that statement, but that's just a concession on his end because initially the entire reason to why he said that the Primo would even win is due to the fact that he already proved his claim via a performative claim. And it states that whatever can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. He made the claim that he upheld this position, and upholding the position is a different, is a different performative action from believing in something. You can uphold something. Matter of fact, I'll even get the timestamp. Actually, if you want, like, do you want that right now, or like, did you already hear that? Like us discuss that? Because I feel like you kind of weren't listening. Because you're asking me like questions that were already addressed.
No, I was fucking playing against. I didn't hear some of it. So yeah, get the timestamp. I told you, bro. I told you I was fucking playing the game. I heard all this shit about the
All right. Do you just want to get a different like judge? Like, I'm not saying you're biased. I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm just saying like,
oh no,
you're kind of like distracted, bro.
No, I didn't know who won, but
okay.
I feel like you just
then like
both had a misconception. I don't know why you were arguing about it. Like that doesn't.
I know we had a misconception, but do you at least understand my point of like the
Darko,
summing up and then the functionalism?
Yeah.
We can
Hold on.
first, by the way,
Let her finish.
Wait, Darko, hold on. He just asked me a question. So, Darko.
Rhetorical. You can go on.
You just asked me if I could give it the what? That's not a rhetorical question. All right, Darko.
Yeah, it was. I mentioned I can state the purpose of my own questions. It was rhetorical.
Do you feel as if you're competent enough to give judgment on this? Be honest.
Nah, honestly, because I wasn't paying attention enough. But I know,
you
like,
stupid at.
Archie,
I know who won.
First, don't insult Darko. Second, who would you like to?
No, I'm finna insult. You stupid. You stupid.
Listen.
You dumb. You are nemesis level.
Yo, chill. He beating him.
That was some nemesis level responding.
Infinity. Listen, if you want me to give
you can send the rec to someone, Archie. Propose someone.
Don't propose lights. Please don't propose lights.
Or we can shake hands.
Anyways,
Infinity.
I wanted to know. I'm not gonna lie. You lost the point.
What the hell?
I'm just letting you know you lost the point, Infinity.
The nigga fell out his
That would have been my
How did I
judgment.
lose it? Go ahead.
I know he lost it. But like, bro, did you seriously just admit to being incompetent? But you didn't admit incompetent. Listen, you didn't mean incompetent for this debate though, right? Like you can still judge this debate. You're competent enough to judge this debate, right, Darko? Right, Darko?
Listen.
You can clarify now because you may have been just confused before. You can judge this debate with competence, right, Darko?
I mean, I can. I'm just on the game.
Wait, hold on. Which grade is this? Which grade is this?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Whoa, hold on. Did someone No, Winter, hold on. Did someone resurrect Gray?
Hey, bro,
which grade is this?
Listen, Infinity.
Mute him, please.
I want to let you know, Infinity. I want to let you know. the moment you ask me to judge, I'm like, bro, I'm on the game, so I'm probably barely gonna be paying attention. And I still was, but I was still on the game trying to pay attention to both at the same time.
Asking for your reasoning behind why you believe I lost.
I was finna say, yo, would you like to have a grade, Judge?
Bro, I don't know who that is. I'm asking for Darko's reasoning.
He's an OG. You can search him up on YouTube. He's one of the OG guys.
Darko, what's your reasoning?
He doesn't have to give any reasoning if he doesn't want to.
Oh, no. I want his.
Hey, Darko, do you want to give reasoning? I don't think you want to, right?
I mean, he already answered the question.
I mean, do you feel like you answered it properly, or do you feel like it was kind of like turned against what you meant, Darko?
What about shit about competence? No, I feel like listen.
Wait, he's trying to clarify upon his answer. Why are you trying to take his answer out of context, Infinity? Yo, Infinity, why are you screaming at me? It seems like you're trying to gaslight us at the moment.
Listen, both of you.
Yeah, I'm listening, Darko. He's trying to interrupt for some reason. Go on, Darko.
Okay. Listen, both of you. Listen, this is exactly what I said. Whenever you asked me about the comment, I said, I mean, I could judge it. I was just on the game at first, so I wasn't paying attention to the first bit. But then I was paying attention. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel that.
I never said I couldn't judge. I just said I was on the game.
Never said.
Yep, that's what's up. You see what I mean? Facts. That's facts. And you're competent enough to judge this, of course. Like I believe in you, of course.
I was just on the game. That was the whole point.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? VC. It was just he just stuttered a bit.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, now neither of you are gonna cut me off. I'm gonna talk to Infinity. Okay.
Facts.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I want you to just clarify your argument again, so I can make sure I didn't have any misconception with your argument. And then
I want your initial reasoning first.
Yeah, and I'm asking you to clarify your argument so I can make sure I didn't misunderstand your argument. Because
I don't know which part to clarify. So I want you
to clarify everything because okay. Listen. This is what I got from your argument. You're saying he just reaffirmed your initial argument, right? Like that was what I got from your conclusion.
What?
All you were saying, no, listen. This is all you said. This is what I got from your argument. All you said was he reaffirmed your initial argument. That's what you said. That is exactly what you said.
That's not what I said. I said he.
That is what you said. That's exactly what you said.
Exactly what he said.
Okay, hold on. Archie, listen.
I got you.
Listen, Archie, did he or did he not say that you reaffirmed his initial argument?
Hey, I say he did, but that's what I personally remember. Like me personally, like I remember that.
Okay, that's not what you said.
Anyways, let me clarify what I actually said, Darko. What I said was he reaffirmed my definition of Hitchens razor. He did not add anything in addition. He just insulted me and said, "Well, this is not the direct." Like what? He just reaffirmed my definition of Hitchens razor. That's what I said.
Okay, and that was my entire argument. That's my argument, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
argument is the definition of Hitchens razor.
My argument's basis is the definition of Hitchens razor because I was applying the fact that it's like made in refutation to knowledge claims, as to which I was defending the knowledge claim, defeating the knowledge claim that my opponent gave at the time. So yeah, that'd be a core foundation of my point. So yeah, the clarification of that would be pretty important to the, judgment of this point. But
Yeah, anyways, Darko.
Yeah.
Like what?
So give reasoning real quick.
Like I said.
If you want to, Darko, of course. You could just repeat yourself of the thing you said earlier,
No, I want actual reasoning.
I want a lollipop, and the lollipop won't spawn in my hand.
Anyways, let Darko speak. Go ahead.
Listen, you're saying that you only reaffirmed the definition. He only reaffirmed the definition.
That's not my. Wait. Why are you only?
No, listen. I'm just asking. I want you to know his entire argument was about.
I know you're asking a question. I'm saying that's not all that was within my conclusion.
Okay, and I'm letting you know. After that, I'm just telling you from that you would have lost. I'm still going. Listen, the Hitchens razor shit, that was his entire argument. That's what I'm trying to let you know. He even stated that.
You know what?
Okay,
yeah, I know. Okay,
and if you realize that,
okay, let me tell you my reputation towards that. Can you
mute
Archie? I'm trying to speak to you.
Yeah, I'll mute him. That's fine.
For sure.
Go ahead.
Hitchens razor is just assertions made without evidence or justification can be dismissed without evidence or justification, correct?
Yeah, you both agreed upon the definition.
So you're aware. You're aware that there's multiple forms of justification, correct?
Yeah.
So you're aware Fubuki within the debate had put forth. Hold on. Alright, my fault. But Fubuki within the point had put forth performative justification, which is a derivative of justification. You know that, correct?
Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
so
wait,
hold
I'm
on,
gonna
no,
let
no,
you
no, no,
know.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, that's fine. Go
Now,
ahead.
if this is a form of justification, that means Hitchens razor wouldn't be applied unless Archie put this form of justification into question and said this wouldn't be a valid source of justification, which once again he had never did so, Darko. So I'm asking you, what are you
Okay.
basing your argument off of? If the basis of his argument is Hitchens razor and it wouldn't be applied via him like providing a form of justification.
Okay. Listen, Infinity.
Go ahead.
So you're saying you basically just admitted why you can see. You understand that Archie's
I can
argument was
concede.
that. Listen. You understand Archie's argument is that
Go ahead.
Fabuki made assertions without any evidence, right? That's why he's
Oh
applying
my
his.
God, I know, but I'm
I'm
saying
telling you. Okay,
Ibuki.
so if
I
you
know, I know, I know, I know,
understand
I
that,
know, I
then
know.
you
Let me
understand that you
clarify real quick. Let me
conceded.
clarify. I know. Hold on. Let me clarify.
Okay.
Archie is arguing that he just went circular and he never actually provided any justification. Therefore, I can dismiss it via Hitchens razor. I, in response, am saying Fubuki did provide justification. Therefore, Hitchens razor, which we came to a general consensus on what the definition is, would not be applied via this form of justification, which he did not put into question. Darko, I did not concede to anything.
Okay. I'm gonna
No.
listen.
First, give your
No,
verdict.
listen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Infinity.
Go ahead.
Infinity. He
Go ahead.
made okay. You understand? He made it. His argument or like his form of evidence. It was made without like any actual. You understand
Oh
what I'm saying, right?
my God.
No,
Do
I
you know
want
what?
you. I just want a yes or no. I just want a yes
I
or
know. You
no.
asked a question. I want to answer. Do you know
Okay,
what performative evidence is or justification is?
explain it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give an analogy. So, you tell someone to prove that you want to hurt someone. Now, your form of justification is hurting them, killing them, and like insulting them, bruising them, and there's no external forces making you do this. That would be performative justification. Via your actions, it would entail that this is the case. Now, what Fubuki had said was, I uphold this belief, and in response to that, Archie said, can you prove you uphold this belief? Now, once again, Fubuki said, well, I performatively justified it, and these actions, which are actions within the sense, would be debating the topic and presenting line argumentation behind why this stance would be correct. So, he performatively justified it via his actions, and the action would entail he upholds his belief because if he didn't, he would not debate this topic. What I am saying is my entire judgment is based off of the fact that Archie never put that into question. Also, I don't care if Archie's searching up the definition right now because he never actually brought that forth within the point. I already justified or defined
Okay,
what.
hold on,
Yeah,
Infinity. I just want to say one thing. You understand that Archie made the claim. What if he could just been devil's advocating, right? You remember
devil's
that, right?
advocate. Wait, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
He said, just because he's arguing doesn't mean that it's true. He said you could have been devil's advocating it. I want to make sure you remember
When
that,
did
right?
he say that? When did he say that within the debate with Fubuki?
In the debate with them. What? That's what he said in both debates.
I said,
If I'm
when did
not
he
wrong,
say
wait,
that?
wait,
Hold on,
wait.
hold on, hold on.
Listen.
I'm
One more thing.
asking, wait, Darko, let me ask this question. I'm asking when he said that within the debate with Fubuki, because before this debate, I had established a prerequisite, that being that we were going to only argue upon something that's inclusive to the debate, and if he were to make an assertion, I would like a timestamp for that. That's an
Bro,
establishment that we
yo,
had.
good looks, Darko. Nah. Bro, I was
Did you say that?
praying that
Archie,
this
find
dude
a timestamp for
remembered
that. Go
that.
ahead.
I was
Go ahead.
praying that this dude remembered that. Yo, bro.
And you
Put it
never
on your
brought that
mother's
up in the
life. Put it
debate.
on
Okay,
your
wait,
mother's
wait,
life.
wait,
I
wait,
didn't
wait,
bring that
wait,
up.
wait. Before you talk, Archie, I just want to say this.
Right, on God, you never brought that up. On God, I swear. Wait,
Put it on your mother's life.
Wait. Okay,
Put it on your mother's life.
Wait, Darko, hold on. Let me say this to the recording real quick. Oh, wait,
Go
hold
ahead.
on. On God, this nigga did not
No,
say
put
this.
it on your mother's
I will.
life.
Hold on. Hold on. I will. Hold on. Look, if this nigga
Do it.
goes back to the recording, if this nigga goes back to the
Mm-hmm.
recording and finds it to where he says that within his debate with Fubuki, I swear to like on
That
my
don't
mom.
matter. That don't matter. That don't matter.
No,
That
no,
don't
on
matter.
my mom's
Listen,
life, you never said that.
That don't matter.
On my
Yeah, I
mom's
didn't have
life.
to say within. Listen. I didn't have to say
You
within
did.
that
You have to
debate.
imply it.
Okay, I'm muting
You
both of
did.
you. I'm gonna mute both of you because I want you to
I
understand
wanted to
something.
hear what Archie said. Wait, don't mute me. I want to hear what Archie said. You don't have to
Okay,
say
listen.
what
Wait,
because
one more thing. Listen. I want you both to understand this. Infinity, the devil's advocating thing was just an entailment of his original argument in his debate with Fubuki. That is what he said it for. It's just
it's
an entailment.
argument. I'm asking what implicational. I'm asking
Oh,
what
okay. That's
implication.
what you're asking. Okay, that's fine. Yo, Archie, come
Yes,
off me
what
to clarify.
argument entails that?
All right, word. Literally, the argument about me saying that he has to prove that he believes that.
My
We do
God,
not
that's
know if
not
he
what
genuinely
entails that.
believes
Oh
that.
my God, you're dumb.
Yes,
That's
it
not what
is.
entails
Yes,
that.
it is.
What
And look
entails?
right here.
No.
Examples of performative. No, you're not going to overtalk me. Examples of performative contradictions
That's
or
not.
actions Watch
No,
this.
no, no, I
It
don't
says
want you to-
differentiated
no,
from this.
no,
No, it doesn't matter what you want. I'm gonna speak regardless because it's my argument, and I'm gonna speak whatever I want to. Anyways, bitch.
Infinity?
Which he
What did I
defined.
tell you? Shut
Okay,
up, boy.
listen, finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. You asked him a question. Now he's gonna
Thank
answer.
you.
Okay,
Thank you
finish.
very much.
Whenever you're done, I'll unmute
No.
and finish.
It says which he defined as a descriptive language that can be evaluated, as true or false. You claimed, and I'll ask Darko. He claimed it was a performative action, correct?
Yeah.
So that means I could it can be evaluated as true or false. But in order to make this evaluation, it requires some form and some leap of logic. It requires some type of evidential, interpretation. Now, I mean, we can clearly see here that he states that he believes his stance is correct. That's what Fubuki said. We can all agree to that. Now, that would require some type of evidence because, as we can state, a proposition, right, it's just a statement that asserts or that expresses a judgment or an opinion. Or in better words, it's a statement that expresses a concept that can be true or false within logic. Now, this statement, I believe something, can be true or it can be false. There is a possibility that it can be false. Now, these possibilities can be followed by a devil's advocate position, him trying to convince himself, him blatantly lying. There are many things that can be the case within this, which is why I asked during our debate between me and Fubuki, can you prove that you believe this? Can you stand hold on this claim? Can you defend this knowledge claim? Has to let me reference the definition so you don't say I'm ratting. Right here, these things were stated within the debate. If you want a timestamp, I can get you it right now. But I've blatantly said this. It is directly implicative of what I'm saying.
All right. Infinity, I want to let you know this. You asked him when did he make the implication. Him asking him to prove that he believes in this is an implication that he thinks he could be devil's advocating. That is the implication. That's why he entailed the argument that he will be devil's advocating. I just want you to understand that.
I'll go on mute.
All right. Now, Infinity, you're off mute. You could go ahead and speak. If Archie,
first, that question or what was put into question was before Fubuki said he justified it. That's how I know you guys are lying. That would not be an implication or the entailment of that because this was put into question before Fubuki said, well, I performatively justified it. Also, two, find me the timestamp, send it to my DMs, and if it is true and I hear, or any implicational value, if I just hear it that way, then sure, I'll concede. And three, Winter, what I said was performative justification is a derivative of justification. I did not say justification is a derivative of justification. I'm saying there's multiple forms of justification, fool. But anyways, also, when he had put forth that definition of performative justification, I don't care for that. He did not put that forth within the debate at all. If he wanted to provide something that was counteractive to my definition, he could do so. However, he did not do that. So this shit he's adding on in addition after conclusions, I don't care.
Okay, Infinity, I want to let you know, again, it is an inherent implication that he could be devil's advocate. And that's what I'm trying to say.
Could?
You understand that, right?
Okay, Dark, I don't think you understand. Hold on. All right, wait.
That's why he questioned his beliefs.
Hold on, first. Let me leave the stream. Hold on, let me leave the stream because I can't hear you. Hold on, before you give your argument. Damn. Hold on. Alright, but what I was saying, Darko, was he put this into question before he has put forth this justification. So this being an implication is cap.
Okay, Infinity. Mm-hmm. You know he was using skepticism against Fubuki's beliefs,
skepticism, right? Yes,
yeah. Okay.
He was questioning whether or not this. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me clarify my answer. He was questioning.
Found it. Tell me when I can speak again.
Hold on, I answer. Let me clarify. Hold on. He was questioning whether or not Fubuki actually upheld this belief or not, and this was before Fubuki said he put performative justification forth, or performatively justified it.
Okay. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Listen. I want you to understand Archie's argument here. Okay. Huh. All right.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, go on mute real quick. Okay, listen. I want you to know. Archie did not accept the performative justification as valid. That's what I want you to understand. Again, skepticism against his beliefs is inherently thinking that he could be devil's advocate. He's not saying he is. He could be. That's the point. You said could, like it would have debunked, it would have contradicted itself. Like my argument would have been
Let me know when I can send this timestamp.
Yeah, I'm about to be done. Could. That's the whole point. He's not saying he is. He's saying he could be. I don't know why you tried to like emphasize the word could, like it would have made my argument an oxymoron. But Archie, you can go ahead and speak.
Right here. The time, if you just click on the video, it will take you directly to it. I even told him it was, the semantic ratio of I believe, is a statement that he could or may not believe this. I said that verbatim. Verbatim. You should add. I got you.
Did Infinity just sleep? Oh no, he's still here. Yo, Infinity, go listen to the time.
You added, Dre. Go ahead.
But yeah.
Like all of y'all can watch that. He said if this is there, he'll concede. That's like, bro.
Oh, damn.
And I'll watch this. I'll be recording. Hold on, let me stream my full screen so you can see. Let me change windows.
Bro, everybody was on my dick. Like I had got cut off when he asked me if I was competent to judge the debate. I was like, bro, I was on the game, but I can still judge the debate. I just was on it. Like,
wait. I feel you. Watch this. I'm recording the whole thing, so I have no problem. Getting it. Semantic. So you can hear Infinity address it, and not Infinity, but Darko or someone. I don't know who's supposed to address it, but I got the timestamp. It's right here. Let me send it again, or let me reply to it. Right here.
Damn.
Like 4K. It's matter of fact, not even 4K. It's 16K, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. Yo, I'm so sore from my basketball practice.
Wait, Archie, was Wilkie's premise on the debate? He wins because he says so, or something like that.
Yeah, he wins because he thinks he's wins. Like it was trash in itself, either way. But like,
that. Okay.
I don't know what's going on with niggas. I really don't.
That's I feel like if he's debating a high tier, he probably shouldn't use that because it wouldn't work against anybody.
I don't know what he was expecting from that. And I wasn't even finna rat on him either. Like you could tell that I was being serious by the debate.
Yeah.
Like
pretty sure Infinity is watching the recording right now. Oh, also, did somebody save the power bot recording? Because I don't see it in VC.
I mean, I'm recording either way. And mind you, let me go back to this so y'all can hear this verbatim. Everyone look at my stream. Let's take a look. That you may not believe something. That you may or may not believe something. Let me reverse that for a second so y'all can hear it again. Can come and confirm that you may or may not believe something. Hold on, let me play that again so y'all can really hear that. You believe something can come and confirm that you may or may not believe. May or may not. Hold on, let me do this again so y'all can really think. That you believe something can come and confirm that you may or may not believe something. That you may or may not believe. Let me play that for the 5th time just in case y'all think y'all hallucinated.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And confirm that you may or may not believe something. 4K. Like there's no way he can possibly deny that. Like what? Like I'm not tripping. Yo, what's going on with bro? I'm not gonna lie. Like
after this, that shit crazy, bro.
Like, bro, I didn't even want to do Infinity like that.
When he comes back, if I don't know how he's gonna contend judgment if he already agreed to concede, if you know.
Yeah. He definitely trying to think of metas. He's trying to think of new metas.
I feel like and then like I don't know why like
y'all really lucky I wasn't in.
Yo, quits, bro. This is reminded me of when me and Orihime finally debated. Yeah, all of that talk, just to be like this. What's going on?
Yeah,
that's
really
no shade to Orihime. He got a lot better after our debate, but yeah.
Yeah, I really lucky I wasn't in the debate though. That shit would have ended for us. Also.
If you think this shit. Yo, Reaper, bro, what's going on? I thought Fubuki was supposed to be a high tier. What happened? Reaper. What is your man's bleeding on the floor? What's going on, bro?
I never.
You gonna give him a bandage or something? Why he bleeding on the floor like this? What happened to Infinity? I thought he was your man's too.
Nigga
Why he bleeding on the floor?
I could think we were playing Fortnite or something.
I don't know, bro. Need a band-aid or something. Why he on the floor? Why so many of your friend group, the new high tiers apparently on the floor? What's going on?
Infinity. Oh, wait. What did I say, Infinity? That nigga's not even here.
Quits, bro. Like these are S tiers, right? These people are comparable to Parrot, apparently.
Yo,
wait, people think Infinity is
I have a question.
He's like a low B tier or maybe like high C tier. I don't know.
High C. I see.
Archie.
Yeah.
You have a recording of you versus D1? I can't find that shit.
Me and D1 have gone against each other multiple times. I'm
talking about the Demon Slayer M-verse one.
From Jester server? Nah, I don't have that.
Jester has a server?
It was his old server.
Oh.
Does Apollo match? Okay. Actually, yo, this is actually great from the old community. Yo. I never thought I'd see him again.
He's doing, but after this, we can just continue.
I mean, he already admitted he'd concede.
Yeah, so I don't know, like, what's taking him so long?
He's probably thinking of an argument. Like, hold on, let me DM him. I'm gonna be kind. Let me be kind to him.
Yes, regardless of outcome, let's keep things peaceful.
I don't really like, unless he's gonna be like try to argue upon his dishonesty whenever he said he was going to concede or something like that. That would be really cancerous. I really hope he doesn't do that.
Hopefully not.
I like really hope he doesn't do that. I don't feel like dealing with that.
See, I just said that was good sportsmanship. I said I'm not even finna put you on blast after I win this debate. I'm not even finna do him like that.
But I will.
Oh, I know. I hope you have fun with that. I hope you have a lot of fun with that. I hope you go crazy. But
hey man,
but I'm just saying, I'm gonna be there with the OBS for when you're ready to go off. I'm just saying.
Since like everybody's getting dropped right now, here's Fubuki folding the Jester while trying to use prop logic in a martial arts debate.
Yo,
let's see what else.
Yo, we pulling up the old ranks. Hold on, let me get Fubuki lose it to me within 2 minutes on concession, and him admitted that I'm a better debater than him. Hold on.
Here's Fubuki getting beat up by me after saying he was gonna pack me for like a month straight.
It's y'all keep saying Bridge won against me. Let me get Bridge admitting that he sucks and that he only did that because he wanted to be better at the time. Yo, since y'all keep wanting to play with me. Hold on. Oh yeah, hold on.
I'm not gonna lie.
Here's Fubuki getting egoed by me. If it'll send.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Wait, where y'all dropping the recordings?
You said what, Darko?
He said he's gonna clarify his argument, and then he just said the same thing with different words.
Nah. There's like, listen, bro. I know you can't hear me, Infinity, because you're off deafened. I'm not even finna do you like this, but we both knew the conclusion of this argument. We both knew how this debate was gonna go, and how the debate between me and Fubuki was gonna go as well. I don't know why you did this, or why you guys put me in this position. I didn't even have beef with you. I'm not even beefing with you. I didn't even want to do you like this. I was trying to be chill with you. I don't know why you had to try to backdoor me.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
Come off mute, Infinity.
Here's Fubuki trying to justify having child porn in his phone.
Oh,
like 12-year-old limits.
Oh yeah, we gonna get into that. I was finna say, we got a lot of stuff off of Fubuki. I got a whole folder. Oh yeah, that's in my phone.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Are we doing that? Yo, this is what Fubuki likes to say. By the way, mind you, Fubuki claimed that he was like he wasn't mentally insane. Hey guys, you tell me if this is like normal to say to a person. Let's read out what Fubuki said. Yo, since you have a blood kink, try slitting your small wow. I don't even want to finish the. Y'all all
That's
read
pretty
that
whack.
up top. His name was Realism at the time, and I got his tag in it too, just in case he tries to say this is fake. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Let me get the record. Yeah, let me get the recorder.
Here's Fubuki trying to blaze with me, and then basically I beat him so bad that he stopped blazing.
Oh, y'all want to see me and Fubuki? Wow.